I've been getting ignored for the past month. Hello?
What are you doing? You leave the house for 2 days without saying anything? What the frick is wrong with your head?
Wait, haven't you noticed anything?
Huh?
Trouble Busters!
I'm back, honey. Sorry I'm late. Are you in a bad mood? I'll hurry up and make dinner. And you, oh, Tiger, darling, you'll have to wait a little longer for your dinner, too. My name is Melanie. I've been busy with work lately, which is why I come home rather late nowadays, and my husband Clint is often in a bad mood.
So you didn't bring home any alcohol for me today either? I seriously wonder what's going on with you.
You know you already had a pint or two on your way home. What? This can't go on like this. I've been getting ignored for the past month. I truly do feel sorry that I'm busy with work, but I don't think you need to go that far. Even if I try to approach him, if Clint is in one of those moods, it's impossible. Huh? Hey, isn't it about time that your wife comes back?
I haven't heard from her yet, so I don't think so. I've been ignoring her lately, so it'd be nice if she could frickin' leave soon.
What a bad man you are. And so I decided to take Tiger and go back to my parents' house for a while. I guess it really is more comfortable back home. Oh, what's wrong? I forgot to bring Tiger's food dish. Wait, speaking of Tiger's food... I thought so. I won't stand letting Clint do as he pleases anymore. Unforgivable. Trouble Busters initiate. Hello?
What the hell are you doing?
What am I...
You leave the house for 2 days without saying anything? What the frick is wrong with your head?
Wait, haven't you noticed anything?
Huh?
I left you a letter on the dining table.
What the hell?
Maybe you didn't notice it because you left newspapers or something on top of the letter.
What the? You going back to your parents' house for a while? Why are you being so selfish?
Me? Selfish? Oh, you've been ignoring me, and talking to you was never an option now, was it?
But still, even though we got married and your homie's here with me, you're staying out without permission.
I didn't mean for this to happen, you see. I was always being ignored, and it made me feel very uncomfortable. I don't know why you were in such a bad mood either.
And you should have thought about it yourself.
Is it because I've been busy for quite some time and got home late and made dinner late too?
Who knows? Why do I need to give you my answer?
How long has it been? I racked my brain for so long, and I could never definitively understand, but...
Anyway, if things continue like this, it'll be difficult to continue as husband and wife, so we'll get a divorce, all right? I'm definitely not gonna come and pick you up.
I'm fine with that.
Huh?
My father is coming back from his business trip today.
And what does that have to do with this?
I'm going to tell him everything regarding the current situation, so it would be a problem if you came to pick me up.
What? The current situation? You mean you leaving the house without permission? What's the point in telling him that?
I'm telling him everything, Clint.
What?
I'm going to tell him how you ignored me and about the person you cheated on me with.
Hey, what are you talking about? Where's all this cheating bullshit coming from? I don't get it.
Well, it's fine if you don't understand. I'm just going to tell him the truth, after all. Well then, I'll contact you when I get back home, okay?
What? Hey!
Yes, coming. Oh, if it isn't you, Clint dear.
It's been a while, Mrs. Thompson. Is Melanie here?
What did you come here for? I thought I told you not to come.
Anyway, let's just get you home. The house is a mess, and I need you to clean it up and,
Me clean it up?
No, I would like you to help me clean, so let's go home, okay? My apologies, Mrs. Thompson, for the quarrel and the commotion and bringing you into this.
What will you do, dear? Oh, I'm not going back home.
I'm back! Oh, and Melanie and Clint are here. Welcome!
Yeah!
Welcome home, Dad. It seems like Melanie wants to talk to you about something, honey.
Oh, what is it?
I'll tell you directly.
Melanie? What did you do with Tiger? I haven't seen him in a while.
I don't think he wants to meet you. I don't think he's the kind of cat who would consider someone who brings another woman into his house as his owner.
Another woman? What does all this mean, Clint son?
Well, sir, Melanie seems to have misunderstood something. I wouldn't bring a woman into my house. I would never.
And if this wasn't a misunderstanding, you know what would happen, don't you?
What?
Do you think I'd say something like this if there was tangible evidence I would be mistaken?
You're claiming the preposterous without any evidence! Enough with the bullshit! Anyway, let's just go home for today and have a thorough discussion, okay?
Absolutely not. I have evidence.
What?
I changed Tiger's food dispenser for one that comes with a camera.
A camera?
You probably didn't notice because you don't show any interest in Tiger, but you can see the footage on your smartphone or TV screen, you see. The footage of you ignoring me the whole time, and the footage of you bringing a woman home. All of that was captured on the camera.
Huh. I trusted you, son. Is it true that after ignoring her for so long, you cheated on her?
No, I believe it's, probably just Melanie's misunderstanding, sir.
Misunderstanding?
Of course, there was definitely a slight difference in our feelings, and lately I've been ignoring her in some way, but there's no way I would ever cheat on her. It was probably a woman from the insurance company or a client of mine.
That cannot be true.
How can you say so definitively? How can you say I'm definitively cheating on you just from the footage on the camera?
When did I ever say I only had the footage from the camera?
What?
Well, it would be quicker if we all actually saw the footage. Could you hurry up and get a divorce and be with me, please?
I want to get away from that hag too, ASAP, darling. But see,
Yeah?
her father is our company's president.
Wait, really?
So if I get divorced, weirdly, it's hard to stay at the company, right?
What the hell?
I wonder if we can make it so that I can get a divorce with the other side being at fault.
What the hell is this?
No!
The hell do you mean, no, boy? You think you can get away with it even after listening to this kind of conversation?
This is probably, that's it. Maybe Melanie edited it and added audio and stuff later.
Me?
I have no recollection of this conversation at all.
Oh, so that means you don't even know the other woman, is that right?
Of course not.
I see.
You say you don't remember anything. Oh, you've got some nerve lying to my face like that.
You're trying to make me the one at fault here.
And for what purpose would I ever need to do that to my husband?
Because I know why. Divorce. And then you demand alimony from me.
You may think so.
You're making it sound like I'm cheating on you. But isn't it actually you who's cheating on me?
What?
You've been coming home late for a while now. You've been acting deviously with your lover, trying to trap me and prosecute me. That has to be it.
Will you shut the hell up? You have known full well since we were dating that this time of year is busy for me every year, right? Now I understand it well. You were ignoring me because you were cheating on me, right?
No!
So what was it then?
That was because you coming home so late from work made me feel lonely.
Lonely?
That's right, I was lonely. And after you came home, you were always paying attention to Tiger and didn't pay any attention to me.
Isn't that excuse something an elementary school kid would come up with? You are a grown man, and you claim you were jealous of a cat?
It's the truth, ma'am. You haven't been with us, so you might not know the full extent of the situation. But it was Melanie who ignored me in the beginning. So it's not just me who's at fault here, am I?
Ridiculous. More importantly, did you really think that my parents and I would be satisfied? I wish you'd man up and shut the hell up.
But it's the truth!
Even if I were to give you the benefit of the doubt so hard and say that you ignored her because I was lonely, that doesn't give me a reason to have an affair.
For the last time, sir, I'm not cheating on your daughter!
That's something we'll find out soon enough.
Huh?
Oh, who could it be?
Damn, that was quicker than I thought.
Don't mind if I do, folks.
What?
What's up?
No, nothing.
President Thompson, I cannot express how sorry I am for all of this.
Dad, who is this gentleman?
This gentleman is our very own managing director, Smith. We live nearby, and so I thought it would be quicker if we all just talked it over together this evening. As for the young woman next to him, do you recognize her?
What? Oh!
So it was this bitch.
Shut up!
Florence, was it not? You really seem to get along well with my son-in-law. Well then, Clint, are you still going to pretend you don't know anything about her, eh?
So, in other words, you were having an affair with the daughter of the managing director of Dad's company?
That's one reason, but she's one of our employees who joined the company just recently, you see.
I see. So you were hitting on a girl in the workplace.
But she wasn't fulfilling her role as a wife.
I mean, you two both work, so wouldn't it be better if the one who comes home earlier does it?
But I can't do housework.
If you had the time to have an affair, I think you could have learned how to cook a thing or two.
I agree, Susan.
But even you don't do anything around the house, do you, sir?
Well, I think my husband is even busier than you are, Clint. But when he's at home, he helps out with anything and everything. He's always been more efficient than me, after all.
But every day the beer wasn't even chilled, and I simply couldn't think she was fulfilling her role as a wife.
About that, then the woman over yonder must have been taking everything home.
What?
If you trace back the footage from the camera, there were multiple instances where she opened the refrigerator without permission while you were in the bathroom and put all the cans of beer in her bag.
Is that true?
She probably thought that we would fight if you discovered you didn't have your favorite beer in the fridge. Am I wrong?
I mean, isn't it normal for a man like Clint to be attracted to a younger, more vibrant girl like me?
Florence!
If a wife is always saying she's busy and can just throw away her femininity, isn't it normal for her husband to look for love and pleasure elsewhere? That's what I think, you see.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? Keep your mouth shut! That's right, even you, sir!
Yeah?
Even you, Mr. President! You're always acting all soft and affectionate towards that young secretary, aren't you?
Don't put me in the same category as you maggot! I only treat people appropriately!
Well, it's natural to act all soft and affectionate towards his niece, isn't it?
What? His niece?
Wait, didn't I tell you? My father's secretary is my eldest cousin. She was overseas for another job at the time of your wedding and couldn't come back to attend, so it's not surprising that she didn't know.
No way!
You could do your job even without the credibility of being Melanie's husband, and you were a candidate for becoming next year's section chief. Such a shame.
Section chief? I'm so sorry!
Even if you apologize now, I'm sorry, son, but I'm going to terminate these particular plans. You should understand that your crime of hurting my daughter is that monumental, and we'll think about your punishment later, Miss Smith.
Punishment? Why should I be punished too, sir?
If you think about what you did, it's only natural you ought to be.
No. Wait a minute, Mr. President. I have done nothing wrong. It was all Clint who persisted in making me his, and I couldn't refuse.
Well, what are you saying? You were the one who said you wanted me to get divorced.
What? I never, ever said anything like that. You know, can you, stop saying random things and trying to drag me down with you, eh?
I have evidence, you know.
Evidence?
I have our private DMs, and we actually have a camera in the house that's also a cat food dispenser. And all the audio was recorded.
What the hell? You are the worst.
Who here is truly the worst here, huh? Miss, I didn't do anything wrong, and I'm trying to escape from this unscathed.
It couldn't be helped, though, could it? I wanted to get married and quit my job.
Why don't you just shut your ass up, girl? I'm so ashamed.
It doesn't matter who persisted in wooing whom. At this point, folks, you and Clint are responsible for the same crime. I shall consult with a lawyer and will demand your appropriate alimony, so be prepared for the worst. Alimony?
Of course!
Let's make an appointment with our own consulting lawyer, Melanie. He specializes in adultery and also a very compassionate person. You'll be fine in court.
Thank you, Dad. Not like I have a problem with that, right, Dad?
Oh, I'm not helping you. It's your own doing, so you have to take responsibility for it.
Please, I don't have the money to pay the alimony. Oh, but if you could just wait for about 3 months, my bonus.
Foolish girl. Do you really think you can stay at the company after doing something like this? I'll have you resign from the company, and I'll renounce my status as your father.
What? You don't need to go that far. I'm your only daughter, Dad. If you cut ties with me, don't you think Mom would be sad?
You're the kind of daughter who doesn't feel any remorse about ruining someone else's family. Your mother would rejoice at losing a daughter like that.
What the hell? So cruel. Call yourself a father, do you? Isn't it a father's job to correct and support his daughter when she goes down the wrong path? In the first place, isn't it your fault as my father for never being at home and not paying any attention to me?
What's a 25-year-old woman saying to get herself spoiled rotten, huh?
I guess Clint and his girlfriend can only say excuses elementary school students can say, huh? You know what they say, birds of a feather flock together. Oh, Mom.
Oh, then you should pay Clint.
What? Why should I have to pay for your alimony? I don't get it.
If you think about it, isn't it obvious? In the first place, it's your fault for not getting a divorce sooner.
You were the one who was flirting with me at the drinking party in the first place, weren't you?
That doesn't really matter now, though, does it? You're older and you make more money, so you do something about it, okay?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry to interject, but that's probably impossible since Clint will be busy with his own payments, you see.
What?
Even if he stays at the company, his salary will probably drop significantly.
Unfortunately, he won't have the means to help you.
Or rather, wouldn't it be better if you didn't get divorced?
After being mocked and hurt to such an extent, I don't think I have any choice but to get divorced, but...
Florence! No, she and I were just playing around, you see?
Playing around? If you get divorced weirdly, it'll be hard to stay at the company, right? Your words, not mine. You made me the one to break up with you. You had it all planned out beautifully, and yet you still say things like that?
Don't you think it's rude to say that to your girlfriend in addition to me? I'm really disappointed that you were such a hopeless bastard. Truly the absolute worst. Why do I have to pay alimony to freaking help this guy? I'd rather have him pay me something for real.
Do you really think you're in a position to say something like that?
Oh, what the hell?
I'm so sorry, miss. I have no words. Please, I really think I did the worst thing I could have done. I'm gonna change my ways and take care of Melanie even more from now on. So please.
Well then, will you start again from scratch and go and get an interview at another company, join it, and work hard?
What? Well, that's...
Well, that's just it. In the end, you just want to have a good time at Dad's company, don't you? I'll talk to you about the future through my lawyer.
Please, wait! Please, Melody!
Go home.
I'm so sorry!
And so we got divorced. My father ordered him to be demoted, but rumors that he had been having an affair spread through the workplace quickly, and Clint ended up resigning from the company because he felt uncomfortable there. After that, Clint couldn't even do housework or even iron clothes, and failed interview after interview. His house was apparently a mess, and he called me several times, begging me to come back. But I blocked his calls and felt so much better thereafter. By the way, the woman he was cheating on me with apparently works at a construction site at night now. Now that I'm single again, I think I'll study a little and improve my skills.
Trouble Busters!